Google Plus. Yep, if you haven't heard about it in the past day or so, it's basically going to be Google's social network. A Facebook killer is, I'm sure, what they're hoping it's going to be. But will that actually happen? Well, Google, as great as they are, doesn't exactly have a great track record when it comes to social. I mean, let's look at Buzz, for instance. No, not Buzz Aldrin. Nice guy. I'm sure he's very social in general. But we're talking about Google Buzz. As a matter of fact, when they first released it, the way they happened to promote it was specifically tied into your Gmail account. And that caused a bit of a fuss that I believe led to a class action lawsuit. Either way, some people use Google Buzz. You may use Google Buzz. I have a Google Buzz account and I publish through it, but I really don't use it all that frequently. And then, of course, there's Orkut. And when Orkut, first hit the scene, it was pretty big. In a day and age where we were just starting to understand what social networking was all about, I think at that time, I remember Rise, that's R-Y-Z-E, was a big social network. And we're talking almost like a decade ago. It's been around that long, or seemingly that long. I am on Orkut, but I just don't use it all that often. So, will Google Plus be a Facebook killer? It's got some nice features. I'll certainly join. I'll see what all the fuss is about. Will it replace Facebook? I don't know. Facebook doesn't have a massive pain point for me. And quite honestly, I gotta tell you, I love the engagement that we get on Facebook right now. So the question will be for me, how will Google Plus help me engage you, the community, people who are geeks like me? How? How will it work? How will it play within this ecosystem? Where are the pain points, right? Twitter doesn't hurt that much. Facebook doesn't hurt that much. So what will Google do better that Facebook can't augment their current feature set to overcome what Google is trying to do with Google+. I mean, looks like they've implemented their features really well, but no one really knows because I don't know anybody offhand or off foot for that matter who has a Google Plus account. We can only watch these videos online to get an idea about what Google Plus will be. I'll be there. I mean, you'd be almost crazy not to be on Google Plus when you get the invite. Everybody's going to be on Google Plus. Why? Because everybody seems to use Google. I use Bing as well. Still love the Facebook, and I know they're tied into Facebook and they've got Facebook features, but the iPad app, specifically in relation to how they cross over with my personal Facebook connections. See, I can't add everybody as a friend, unfortunately. Facebook doesn't even allow that. I don't know if Google will have a cap on that. We'll see. And I'm watching chat here through the live video feed, and someone said that they make a good point. Google has all these Android devices, so they'll have a social network basically baked into their devices. But then what's Apple going to do? And Apple's tried. I mean, you got to give them credit. Ping was a start. It was a bad start. In fact, I'll go as far as to say that I believe within the next few years, Apple is going to acquire Tumblr. I don't have any insider information, don't have any knowledge. It just makes sense for Apple. I don't know if Google would. They've already got their Blogger thing going on, which was an acquisition as well. Either way, Google Plus, what do you think? Is it needed? Is it not needed? Will you join? Will you not join? Interested in hearing your thoughts? Feel free to leave a comment. I will respond to as many as I possibly can, either here on Facebook.com/Chris Pirillo, sure, on Google Buzz. If you reply, I'll be shocked, but I'll reply there as well. Twitter.com/Chris Pirillo, EmpireAvenue.com/Pirillo, Chris.Pirillo.com is the blog, LockerGnome.com for all your tech information. In fact, if you don't see tech information on LockerGnome.com, you could submit a tip, and we may be able to share it with the world if it hasn't already been covered a million other places, because we like uncovering things that haven't already been uncovered. So why did I talk about Google Plus? Well, because everybody is talking about it. Even my grandma's talking about it. Not really. She's dead. And she can't really communicate that way effectively. But she would be talking about it, I'm sure, if she was alive. Did you realize that today the Pope tweeted for the first time on an iPad? I thought that was a sin. It's not so much fun anymore. Now that the Pope's doing it. Kind of. Either way, you can stop by the chat room. We're geeking out. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.